Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements. Welcome to another episode where today we're going to be analysing the S&P 500 followed by the Nasdaq100 and the DowJones30 future charts. Let's get started here on the second trading session of the week here with the S&P 500 chart in front of us. Some important developments have occurred during today's trading session, and that is that we have continued to fall here at the start of the month of September. And that's something that I did show during yesterday's video about, the start of September, the first couple of trading sessions, you do historically have some front-loaded weakness to start off the month, and that's exactly what we've seen here. Since last Friday, we've now seen 3 negative sessions in a row, and we've now hit my entry point circle. So I've actually just sent some signals out to my signal team to be buyers here in the S&P 500 as well as the Nasdaq100. So don't forget, if you'd like to join my free team, it's completely free of charge for 1 month. Make sure you scan this QR code. It will take you to my website where you can sign up. It's free, and if you don't enjoy the service, then you can cancel at any time and you will not be charged. But yeah, so we've hit my entry target point here, and I do believe that there is some good upside as we work our way through to the at least the midpoint of this month, which will be the 12th or 13th trading session, which takes us through to around the 18th of September. I do expect us to see some nice sharp rallies. I mean, you can kind of look at this trading week, team, and you can kind of conclude that it's a shortened trading week. We don't have that much economic data to be released, and therefore volatility is still quite thin. You can kind of see this down here on the volatility thing. If you can just squint your eyes, I don't know how to really get it up higher than that, but if we just click here, for example, on the volume, the volume is thin, guys, especially during today's trading session. So typically when that does occur, you do tend to see price movement kind of range towards the downside. And I think as we go into next week, that's when you will really see some evidence of the buyers coming back in and returning from holiday, of course. And I think that you will see the market continue higher. I said it yesterday that it's very encouraging that we saw a very sharp pullback. When I say a pullback towards a pair of losses back towards the upside, we saw some very strong buying activity here when we did hit that 5% mark here for the lows back on the 18th of August. And this just shows me one thing. It shows me that investors are not willing to let this fall lower. They want to buy it because they want to participate in a rally if it was to occur during the end of the year. There's so many people who missed this massive initial move here in the S&P 500 as well as the Nasdaq 100, and they need to get involved before the end of the year so that they can present to their clients that they have in fact caught some of the gains that have occurred in some of the big high flyers like Nvidia, Microsoft, etc. And then team, just moving over to the Nasdaq 100, we're starting to dip here as well. There's lots of support underneath. Of course we have the top of this downtrend that we briefly traded in for the past couple of weeks as we worked our way through the month of August. And of course we also have the 50-day EMA, so there's plenty of support below us. It may be that we might have to drop another percentage point or two until we do hit that support, but again, ultimately I do believe that we will see a nice little sharp rally into the midpoint of September, which will be around the 18th of September, which is the 12th or 13th trading session, and that could potentially be an area where we could maybe take profits, but of course we will cross that bridge when we come to it. But yeah, I do see any dip that occurs within the next couple of days as a fantastic buying opportunity. My bias going into the end of 2023 hasn't changed, as I do believe that we will go and hit the all-time high. And then lastly, just looking at the DowJones30, yesterday I said, but technically this chart looks a lot more stronger from a technical perspective, and I continue to believe that we're trading within this uptrend. We continue to create a series of higher highs and higher lows, and just below us we also have the 200-day EMA as an area of support. We're currently trading just below the 50-day EMA, and then we also have the support from this uptrend that we've been trading in for the past couple of months now. So I really do like the setup here for the DowJones30. If it fell perhaps to this trend line, that's an area where I would be looking to buy the DowJones30. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video, team. Don't forget, if you'd like to get involved in the S&P 500 as well as the Nasdaq 100 trade that I've just bought, we also have a position over in Nvidia. Then make sure you scan this QR code on your screen. It takes 10 seconds to sign up. It's completely free of charge, and I look forward to welcoming you all over onto Telegram.